Hello there. I thought I'd do a shave this evening with a Nivea sensitive cream. I've looked for this for a while. I did not realize that, from what I understand now, this wasn't really available in my area before, I guess, just recently. They had the gel and all that kind of stuff, but you couldn't find the shave cream. Uh, So I thought I'd grab it and give it a go. It's a wonderful cream, and we're going to do a straight razor shave with it today. I'm going to use my Boker. This says St. Louis. One of my very favorite and cherished blades. It was my father-in-law's. And my Smog 1460 bore brush. And let's go ahead and get the shave started. I will not be shaving with tiny little amounts of shaving cream. I will not be shaving off of bloom water or barely touching the brush to the product. I'm going to quite wastefully. I love the scent of this, and quite happily use a ton of shaving cream and get my shave on. And that's just a reference, trying to be cute and probably not being that way, but just a reference to Anthony Esposito and Ray Pope's little contest they had with one another, where they I think it just kind of got out of hand between the two of them. Ray, if I remember correctly, posted a video of like maybe 3 squirrels or 1 squirrel or something like that on the Katie's bubbles, and Anthony decided, well, let me try 1 squirrel or a half a squirrel or something like that. They just kept trying to one up one another, and it was fun to watch. Got no interest in trying any of that. I'm the guy that said use it like you mean it, and posted a video up telling everybody to load the living crap out of their brush. I'm a firm believer in that. So, not going to be doing any conservation of lather, soap, or cream, or any of that kind of stuff. I'm going to use a living snot out of what I got. Hey, that rhymes. But I'm going to have a good time doing it. This soap has good slick, or this cream rather. I normally don't use a lot of creams, but this one, as long as I can get it, is going to stay in my rotation. It's a wonderful cream. It's got a wonderful scent. The scent kind of reminds me a bit of Spike, but it's got a perfumey type of, or cologne-y type of back note too. And I love the scent of this cream. But anyway, it's got a good slickness to the lather. Like I said, a wonderful scent. And it's very easy to lather this cream. And I can hear the rain beginning to hit the roof of my home. Love that. Means I'll be sleeping well tonight. I got a question from a fellow wet shaver earlier today. Had his grandfather's straight razor, lovely razor. Basically asked me some advice on whether he should have the razor honed, whether he should use it or not. It was a fairly old razor. And I told him, like I said in the beginning of this video, this was my father-in-law's Boker. He had not shaved with it for a long time because he was 96 when he passed. And it had been a long time since they were able to trust him. He had some dementia and some other problems due to the advanced age. And they had long since taken his razors from him. And the poor man was reduced to being shaved once a week or so by the visiting nurse with a Carter disposable razor. I'm not even sure what it was now, but one of those. And it was before I wet shaved, or I'd have brought a D in and shaved a man myself. He used that straight for so long, and then it's sad, but age took it away from him. But anyway, this fellow wet shaver, he asked me, advice. Should I have it honed? Should I shave with it? Well, would you shave with your grandfather's razor? Well, you guys know I would. I mean, absolutely. If it was in good shape, I would consider it an honor. And I consider it an honor to shave with my father-in-law's razor. And I think that if he can look down and see me, I think he would be very proud that somebody is using this razor again. Somebody that loves it and wants to take care of it and use it the rest of his life. I think he would be quite pleased with that. And so I told the fella, wet shaver, I said, yeah, I'd shave with it. You darn tootin' I would. And I gave him the advice. Somebody had told him, the old razors, they require more maintenance, and that, which is a load of horse manure. All I have is old straight razors. And I love them. But, you know, I mean, what would you do? I'm proud to shave with this razor. Proud to have known the man that shaved with this razor before me. But just a lovely razor. Uh, and a wonderful cream. If you've not used the Nivea, and you're debating whether or not to try it or not, it's worth a shot. It's a good cream. It's not very expensive either. And I really do like the scent of this cream a lot. When I first used it, all I could really get out of it was kind of a almost a perfume. It's a lot like a couple of different eau de toilettes or aftershaves that I've used. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Don't know where that came from, but I want to put a little bit more water in this cream. It got kind of dry sitting in the bowl, which means I probably should have put a bit more water in it to start with, actually. But anyway, I could feel it trying to be kind of tacky on my face. So nothing a little bit more water won't fix. But the first time I used this, let me dry my hands. All I got was a cologne-like scent, but there is something in this cream that I can smell that is also, I think, in the spike cream. It doesn't have it's not a dead ringer for spike. And to be honest, it may not remind anybody else, may not remind you of spike at all. But there is an element to the scent profile of this cream that is in the spike cream as well. And the spike cream is a lovely cream. Oh. I'd have to shave with this some more before I put this on the same level as spike. Because for me, the spike is almost like a cream that thinks it's a soap. And by that I mean at least for me anyway, it requires a bit more work to lather it well. It lathers easily, but it requires a bit more water and a bit more work to really lather it the way to get the best out of the spike. It acts like a soap like that, and it's got a slickness on the level of most of the slick soaps that I've used. Not like a lot of creams, they have some slickness, but the spike is just mad slick, like a good soap. So and I find I can take my hand and do this and pull this whole skin nice and tight. Now, as I age, that will probably change, but at this point in time, that works well. And for some reason here lately, and I don't know what it is, I wasn't having a problem with it before. So for some reason here lately, no matter what type of razor I use, I have to go over the chin again. Because it doesn't quite get it as clean as it used to, and I don't know why that is. I don't observe any change in my technique. And certainly with the DE blades, the sharpness of the razor is not a factor. Of course, the sharpness of the straight razors I own is not a factor either, but just the mere fact that the DEs, they come fairly sharp and ready to go, tells me that it's not that. So I don't know what's going on, but I don't have a problem going over my chin again. No big deal. And my face is good and slick. I mean, after I rinse that Nivea cream off with some water, I could do another pass just with the slickness on my face. So by no means is the cream lacking in slickness. It's just a wonderful cream. I'm glad that I kept looking for it. I'm going to use a bit of one of my very favorites. So maybe musk. Just a lovely, lovely aftershave as well. And that's the shave. God bless you. And I'll see you on all the forums and the Google Plus and Facebook and all that kind of thing. See you later.